friends, this video review is for At First Glance by Tereze. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So, At First Glance by Tereze. A little steamy, a little sweet. Nice balance. So Faye is a romance novelist and longs for the passion that she writes about. She goes out celebrating her latest release. It introduces her to an exotic dancer. She can't help but feel like they kind of know one another, but she can't really figure out where from. And of course, Talia recognised Faye. She knows where she knows her from, but she doesn't want it known. You know, her strip club persona. She doesn't want it known. And no matter how much she loves her work, you know, she wants to keep that for herself. And when Faye finally works out her dancer was Talia, it could just lead to everything that she's ever wanted, but it's not going to come easily, because there's going to be, you know, Talia holding herself back a little bit because she doesn't want to be known. So this was a great balance of the steamy moments, a little bit of erotic edge, and a sweet moment shared between two very passionate women who were passionate about different things, but they both had that fire, that passion within them to have that great romance. And as with all great romances, Melissa has packed a little bit of mystery in here with Talia's dual identity. That's what's so great, and the tension that then causes, and the complications of the situation surrounding their budding romance, because Talia's got a lot to consider, a lot more than Faye, and there are consequences of, you know, her knowing Faye and all these things, and she's worried about her job and she's worried about things, and that's understandable. So I was kind of on the edge of my seat wondering if Faye would really take the plunge in the end and be okay with learning about Talia's career, because she was a bit of a quieter, less outgoing person. You could tell she had that hunger in her, but she was going to need someone to bring it out. So she had that initial uncertainty towards Talia's original behaviour when she asked her out at the coffee shop, and it suggested that it might not go as smoothly as planned, even if and when Talia decided to maybe take a chance. So it was easy to empathise with Talia's situation and why she wanted to keep her two jobs separate. None of the fears she had about people learning who she was were unjustified. You know, they were going to have an impact on her relationships. And I supported all of her decisions, like I understood them fully. So I was really glad when she did take a chance with Faye, and she sort of weighed up the pros and cons, and it far outweighed it. And she did some amazing things once she had realised that, you know, Faye was a person she wanted in her life. And she brought out that passion in Faye. She was the perfect person for that. It was just what Faye needed to put what she had on the pages of her novel suddenly into her life and express that side of her, really express that side of her. So it was refreshing. It was a really fun experience of her letting her hair down and pursuing the one thing she'd always dreamed of. And the way they supported one another and shared their fears meant that as soon as Faye knew about Talia's other work, there was no room for miscommunication, because they talked to each other and they worked things out, and they had the discussions, and they figured out how this should all work for them, and they did what was best for them. And so it was really great. It was a great story. I really, really enjoyed it, and I really hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of At First Glance by Tereze, which I hope you will. If you've read At First Glance, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do comment and share your thoughts. If you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to-be-read list, so you're super intrigued and thinking, yes, I really want to read that. And then again, please do comment and share, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye!